like a quick redo of what I did in the fall. In the fall, we did a very comprehensive piece. As parents, we want our kids to go to Stanford, Yale, Harvard, Georgetown, Princeton, U of A, ASU. We want the best for our kids academically. But the call for every parent, we want our kids to be good people. We want to try to be kind human beings. They just have to be good. Yeah, they can be the next astronaut. Yeah, they can be the next Obama. But the core, we want our kids to be good human beings. Just to be people with empathy skills who can see the human being and see themselves through them. I don't have to look like you, sound like you, smell like you, eat like you do. They can just see me for who I am. So what are we doing at Pride to ensure that even the kids are getting academics, but they want them to be those human beings that I'm like, oh yeah, oh, I remember her. What are we doing at Pride Day to ensure that for all children as they come to our doors at Pride Day? Okay, yeah, they're going to get the academics, they will get it. But again, we want them to just be those people that can come to this place and feel at home. Now, away from home, from you guys, they are second our Pride Day. What are we doing at Pride Day? So we called it here our Pride Day, building capacity for kindness. I don't like to use the word bullying because it's negative, but how do we help kids become just kind human beings, kind people? All right? So, oops, was I doing it right?
So you did it, you just,
Our Pride Day here, again, I did this very comprehensively back in the fall, so I'm going to go through it rather quickly. I have 10 minutes, so bear with me, okay? So our Pride Day here, we have bullying lessons of about Professor Gomez. He was here last time. He's here today. Our kids talk about bullying from a very research perspective. What is bullying? Every child apparently knows bullying is repeated negative action. If I call her a name, she doesn't like it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is that bullying? No. If I call her a name, tomorrow I call her a name again, I become a bully. Parents say, oh, my child is not a bully. Well, let's look at bullying. So kids know what bullying is. They know the different kinds of bullying. Our Pride Day is really dedicated to all for kids. We're a very student-centered school. It's all about the children. We're here for them. We serve your children every day. They're in a safe place at Brandon Middle School. My colleague here, Dr. McCall, she's the first psychologist I've known in my 20 years of working in schools who does counseling, class representations in the class, really hands-on psychologist. Doesn't just test our kids. You hear more from my colleague later. She's just amazing. And because of my MSW background, I have all these degrees. Don't ask me. That's the African syndrome. Africans like to go to school. Oh, by the way, I was born in Sierra Leone in West Africa. I grew up in Sierra Leone, London, and came here when I was a teenager. Okay, but my roots is really from there. And I was talking to her because her son also have that same heritage from Zimbabwe, London, and here. So we have that whole African piece. I would like to go to school. Don't ask me why. All right. And so because of that background, I'm able to get MSW interns from ASU. This year we have two, Brittany Briggs and Julian Shiley from ASU who are here providing counseling and groups for kids. Many of those kids who need extra support. For example, we had a little boy yesterday who is in advance. He's not doing well this past semester. We know mom. The mom asked him to leave the room. The mom shared this very heartbreaking story with us. I'm like, oh my God. But then the intern came with us to the meeting, all right? And then the intern going to step in and provide this kid counseling so that his grades can come back up. So we're using them really well to meet the needs of children. And again, I talk about my colleague, Dr. McCall, and she'll share more about what she's doing here to support kids a little later. In all sixth graders, I did empathy lessons for my kids. Again, empathy. What is empathy? Research tells us that kids who have empathy are less likely to hurt another person. Kids who can say, wow, it happened to you? Can you feel that pain? Those kids are less likely to hurt other people. So again, we define empathy. We did group activity about empathy. We did skits. I don't have time tonight, but the last time we did the foil activity. What I do with the kids, I give them a foil. It's a nice clean foil, I won't wash them up. Okay, I'll make it nice and pretty. But what do you mean, Dr. Sallu? I didn't know you did it. That when we use bad words, we're hurting other people's feelings. You can say you're sorry. It's still there. It's out there. You can't take it back. They say, oh, really? Or when I was in elementary school, we used to do toothpaste. I give the kids a tube of toothpaste. Say, squeeze it out. They squeeze it all out. So, okay, I put it back in. I can do that. I'm like, well, yes, you can. When we say those words that's hurtful, we do things that's hurtful to others, you can never take it back. It's out there. And kids are like struggling with that. You don't quite do it there. So I do that with the kids in sixth grade. All kids did that. No, it was really great. And we did a sexual harassment presentation. And I did with my sixth graders. She said, okay, Dr. Sallu, in sixth grade now, what is sexual harassment? But trust me, our kids are in a different dimension today. So like when we grew up, we didn't hear that word sex. We didn't have internet. We didn't have that. But our kids are exposed to so much stuff. When I did that for 6th grade, girls came to me, Dr. Sallu, let me tell you what happened to me. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I was in the phone, I was in Mr. Verrell's office, I was calling parents. This happened to your kid, talk to your child. It didn't happen at school, but things happening at home. All right, having that chat with the kids, you know. Again, we define sexual harassment, what it is. We talk about types of harassment, and I give kids skills, what to do when you're being harassed. Talk to your parents, you know. Just kids have that language, you know, again, you think they're in 6th grade or 7th or 8th grade, but kids know much more than we did when we were growing up. They have more information today with our technology advancement in our country, okay? So we did that. And again, like I said again, we do, the girls do, our counselors do groups here for the kids. You know, again, Dr. McCall will talk more about that a little later, but that's the groups we have for kids. If you have, you know, bereavement groups, family changes to families that go through divorce or whatever, maybe parents are in jail or they're in foster care system. Yes, we are praying there. Yes, we're carrying schools. Yes, we have kids in foster care. Yes, we do have kids who are homeless. That's our reality. And then we have support for those kids, all right? Again, our praying we have Unity Club. We're going to have Mini Town. That's going to come up in February. We had Mix Up Day back in October. It was really great for the kids. And then we had Richest Challenge, which has been amazing on our campus. Again, we talk about Richest Challenge. No. But again, okay, Richest Challenge is about Richest Card. If anybody comes to that presentation, graders, I challenge them. Is anybody sitting by themselves? Nobody should by themselves here on Friday. It's nice to see kids. Like, oh my God, you're by yourself, they come and say next. You know, I'm having kids together, say, look around you. Just look around you, guys. Just look around you. They see anybody by themselves at Friday. Just be there, just sit. And the kids are doing that actually at lunch now, you know. The kids are doing that, we see kids reaching out to each other. And then today I told my 6th graders, they were really nice to me, you know. Because the last few days, our lunch ladies have been sick. And some of the guys, I'm all alone, I need your help. And the kids are just fabulous. Thank you, parents, for giving us amazing Kids Are Praying Day. The kids are just fantastic here, all right? So we have the Winner Praying Day Richest Challenge. Transfer, Rachel. The peer mediation is moving forward also. Again, that issue of empowering kids to take care of themselves and process information. We had Awareness Day back in October. And awareness is, again, about the whole issue of bullying and social pressures and stereotypes, all right? How much more minutes do I have? Okay, we'll have Unity coming up in February, next month. Okay, that focus on community, local, national, and global. If you come to our praying day, we have this wonderful school called our praying day. This past week, I had to go from Malaysia, who's Muslim, who comes to my office and pray. We have kids from all over the world that are praying day. Really, you come, we have this multinational school for kids all over the globe who just love and honor each other all the time. All right? We have field trips. 6th grade, we do an outdoor trip to Prescott Pines, which is really a big deal. It gives all that team building, supporting each other, building that team, making it for kids to feel safe there. I feel safe with Dr. Sallu, Mrs. Kushna, Mrs. Mackey, or Mrs. Hannah, or Ms. Dumay, that we really create, foster that when we go to camp. And we're pushing the camp to be 2 nights next year, parents, you know, so it can be worth it. We're looking at maybe go to the Holocaust Museum in LA for our 7th graders as we go forward, how to build a capacity of kindness that it happened there, it could happen here. What we're going to do about it? And our 8th graders are doing Mini Town also. Again, building capacity for kindness, you know, it's a very involved, apparently parents, if you know, it's very involved learning community here, apparently we're all involved. And kids are celebrated every day. We celebrate kids every day. We have our PBIS tickets where kids are celebrated every day for making good choices. Not just like, oh, you're bad, bad, bad. We don't really do that whole bad thing. You know, we don't really do that. We just go around. You do what you're supposed to do. Give you a PBIS ticket and encourage kids to make good choices. Okay, so it's very centered support for kids. We have a select witness box. Okay, we have quarterly meetings. Mr. Vera and I did one. We did 3 already. No, we're going to do one tomorrow for all 6th graders. We have called meetings again. Expectations, your homework, your learning, your behavior. Kids are reminded in a beautiful way how to be kids of character all through their praying day. All right, we had the CAS program to support kids. Because when kids, there are some kids who come who have behavioral issues. We don't send them home or go home and stay. We provide support for those kids also through our CAS program. And for our families who are struggling, maybe they're homeless, they don't have enough to eat on the table, or whatever issues we have.